Let's admit it, a dog's excessive barking can be really annoying. But if you're a dog parent, you must be used to it by now. However, there are still some other things to consider, like your neighbors perhaps. Or just picture this. You just got home, had a long day at work, and all you wanted was a little peace and quiet. You lay down on the couch, and suddenly your dog starts barking, and barking, and barking. What would you do? Dogs bark for different reasons. It's your job as a dog owner to figure out why your dog is barking. However, there are just some breeds that are noisier than others. In this video, we have listed the 10 noisiest dog breeds out there. Number 10. Alaskan Malamute. Alaskan Malamutes rarely actually bark, but they do like to talk with friends and family when given the chance. They're quite expressive in their communication. They'll let you know how they're feeling with a sort of woo-woo sound. They do have a tendency, though, to howl loud and proud, both as a form of release and communication. So, if you live in a small apartment or quiet neighborhood, one of these howlers probably isn't right for you. Number 9. Australian Shepherd. Australian Shepherds make the list of loudest dogs because they'll bark for long periods of time if they're not getting the proper amount of exercise and mental stimulation. In fact, if Aussies aren't getting the kind of stimulation they need, they can get pretty destructive, not just with their barking, but with their overall behavior as well. If you don't have the time and energy to make sure your Aussie gets enough exercise, this dog isn't for you. Number 8. Appenzeller Sennenhunde. Next on the list of the most noisy dogs is the Appenzeller Sennenhunde. Appenzellers can be wary of strangers, which is why they make excellent guard dogs. They also make excellent guard dogs because they have a tendency to bark. But to keep them from barking an unreasonable amount, make sure to socialize them at an early age. Number 7. Vizsla. Vizslas are incredible, loving, loyal dogs. However, sometimes that love translates to being needy. If you aren't spending enough time with your Vizsla, giving him enough attention, or showing him enough love, he'll let you know about it with little whines and moans. This breed loves to talk and communicate with you, and they're especially vocal when they want to tell you something's wrong. However, some Vizslas can also become recreational barkers if you let them. Take care of this problem early on with proper obedience training. Number 6. Keeshond. Keeshonds bark when they're suspicious of a stranger or when a new person enters their home. However, they're such loving dogs that they tend to warm up to people quickly, even strangers. Though their initial bark may scare a potential intruder away, if he or she stuck around long enough, chances are your Keeshond would end up trying to make a new friend. So just because they bark doesn't always mean they make great guard dogs. Additionally, if left alone, Keeshonds will bark out of boredom. They're companion dogs, so you'll need to include them in family outings and activities. Number 5. Basset Hound. Though Basset Hounds are known for being lazy, relaxed dogs, they're also known for their bark, or howl. They have a specific voice and communicate to their families with little moans and whines, especially when they want attention or are begging for food. Because they're family dogs, they don't appreciate being left alone for long periods of time. In fact, if they're alone for too long, Basset Hounds will howl until their owners return. If you're not home often and have close neighbors, this breed may not be the best fit for you. Number 4. Australian Terrier. An Australian Terrier's hobbies include digging, chasing, and barking. Get ready to have your hands full with these little guys. Even though they're small, they have the confidence of a much larger dog, and they bark like one too. They're watchful dogs who love to alert their owners if they ever feel something is amiss, which makes them great watchdogs. Australian Terriers also love to be the boss, which can provoke their barking as well. If you aren't careful, your Australian Terrier may try to be the alpha in your relationship. Number 3. American Eskimo. Though small, American Eskimo dogs are mighty, especially when it comes to their bark. Because of their barking, lots of people have American Eskimo dogs as watchdogs. Be warned, they don't only bark when they think someone is intruding upon their home. They'll also bark if you leave them home alone for too long. If you have to be out of the house for long periods of time during the day, this dog probably isn't the best fit for you and your lifestyle. Number 2. Foxhound. Foxhounds have a reputation for being a very musical breed. Their voices are often described as bell-like, and says their bays and howls can carry for miles. Thus, they're another breed that isn't the best for small homes with close neighbors or apartment living. City living in general isn't recommended for this breed. Number 1. American English Coonhound. Another poor choice for quiet homes with nearby neighbors, American English Coonhounds are barkers. This could be due to the fact that American English Coonhounds were once bred to hunt through rough terrain in search of foxes and, as given away by their name, raccoons. When hunting, they'd frequently bark to communicate with their owners. Though these hounds aren't really owned for the purposes of hunting foxes and raccoons anymore, their barking instinct has persisted. So that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now, it's your turn. Which dog breed do you think is the noisiest? Let us know in the comments. Here are some other cool videos I know you'll enjoy. See you later.